Welcome back, Bobcats.
I'm Riley.
And I'm Paige.
Are you excited for the solar eclipse?
Yeah, I am, but do you know it's on that same day?
The blood drive. Are you donating blood?
No, I can't. I pass out if I donate blood.
Oh. I hope no one passes out. Let's go see how it went.
Yeah, let's go.
Hi, I'm Abigail Norris. I'm a senior and I am the president of our student council who's in charge of doing our blood drives. This blood drive was really eventful for both this semester and last semester. We've had a really high turnout because of all the seniors that want to get their blood cords, their little cords. So this year we had a lot of people, we had a lot of walk-ins, and we had a lot of people from our community who just came to the school to donate blood. I would say this year the blood drive was a little bit more organized. Last year it was our first time doing it, so this year we had a little bit more experience and it was able to run a bit more smoothly. So before we set up our tables, and then Carter would come in and set up all their equipment, so the chairs that lean back and all of their screening supplies. And then afterwards, we just help take down all the chairs and roll up tarps and make sure everything is clean. This was my second year of helping out because I helped out last year. I did not donate blood this year, but I helped escort everyone that did.
I thought it was normal to pass out when giving blood.
Girl.
I'm glad that we do them, though.
I am too. It impacts a lot of people's lives.
Just like coaches do.
What makes me like Coach Grayson? I would say just overall his energy, the vibe he gives out. I would say that's something that I like personally because I feel like I can relate to that. I'm a guy who likes energy, likes to have fun, and I know he definitely has the same mindset. And I know anytime I see him in the hallways, he's always laughing with us, he's always joking around with us, and that's something that I like about him personally. Always someone who can brighten your day, you know, having a bad day, he'll cheer you up and bring that energy, so.
You can teach one kid how to do one thing, but it can't be a cookie cutter process. So I like finding out what makes the kid tick and then figure out to help them the best way that I can along their journey in their sport or whatever they're doing.
Coach Tuck, he's uplifting, passionate about his athletes and students, helping out, and he's just always there for me and other people with whoever's struggling, and just a good coach overall and teacher.
What he taught me was how to play proper football. He also said to be respectful to others and to be hardworking.
He taught me not to give up. Every time I was about to just not stand up or I couldn't run, he motivated me to just keep going no matter what.
To be honest, whenever I was 5 years old, I moved to a children's home, an orphanage, and just being around some new environment and some new people, I know I was looking for a positive role model and mentor. So the children's home, they were able to get me into a sports program at the Salvation Army, and from there, I just had a lot of people over the next 10 years that really invested into my life and you know, showed me love and support even though I wasn't their own kid. So whenever I grew up, I knew that that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a teacher and coach so that I can show love and support to all those who needed it. So that's how I got into coaching.
Coach Tuck is like a cool role model that everybody needs, and that kind of like that side coach, the side partner to really empower people as a student and athlete.
I'm still invested in their lives today as they're getting married, having kids. They always ask for me for advice, and I'm still locked in. And to be in a positive role model or mentor, you know, even though I haven't been coaching them for several years, but I would say I hope that I'm able to inspire and help kids elevate their game and take it to the next level, because the one thing about me as a coach, I feel like I get the best seat in the house on the sidelines right there with the kids, and I just want them to know I'm just like their biggest #1 fan.
Wow, that was a great story.
That was a really great story. Do you know who's also been doing great?
Who, Paige? I wonder.
Well, obviously baseball's silly.
Let's go take a look.
Welcome back to the CSC Bobcats. I'm your host, Chase.
And I'm Jacob.
Baseball's at full swing this time of year for the MLB and for our very own varsity Bobcats.
Let's go talk to them and see how their season is going.
Hey y'all, I'm with varsity second baseman Ethan Delgado. And Ethan, how do you think the season's going so far for y'all?
I think it's going pretty good. I mean, we just got a big win over China Spring.
That's
number
good, yeah.
1 ranked in 4A. Beat them 5-0. I think it's going well. Going back to last year, a lot of people, they didn't think after last year we didn't have enough talent. This year they were doubting us, not really seeing it through, and now we've shown that we can compete, we can do good things. So we're working on it, just taking it one day at a time. We definitely think we can go to state, go compete for a state championship, and just taking it one day at a time, not getting complacent, just working through it.
Yeah, taking it one day at a time is pretty good. Now, what do you think the hardest part about baseball is?
I would say the hardest part about baseball, I would say, is the mental game. You know, a lot of people, they want to focus on their swing, their fielding, their mechanics, whatever, but I think the hardest part for people to master, even when they're talented, is the mental game, because for me, that's a big thing that separates the best players, is being able to have the talent, but also have the mental game. So even if you strike out, you may make an error, being able to stay in it and know that you have that confidence. And that's one thing I've been working on. I've been reading books about it and stuff, and I think that's something that's really helped me, is having that mindset. If you have that confidence and that mindset when you're in the game, that's something that'll take you a whole another step ahead. So yeah.
Yeah, not being stuck on like one mistake.
Exactly. Just letting it go and working through it.
All right, so we're going to diverge from high school and go to MLB. Who do you have winning the World Series this year?
I've got the New York Yankees. That's my team. Even though I'm wearing the Mariners jersey, I'm just a Ken Griffey fan, but I've got the Yankees this year. Looking good. They're like 8-2 right now. Got Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, got some good guys, so that's my team. I'm rooting for them this year.
Well, thank you for letting me interview today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too.
Thank you guys for watching. That's all we have for today.
And as always, go Bobcats!
That's all we have for you this week.
Thank you for watching and
Go Bobcats!
CTV